Okay, this is for Taurus and Scorpio. What do you need to know? What do you need to release karmically in order to go into the new year with a fresh start? Okay, so we're using this new deck from Arnold as usual. And I think it's working pretty well. You guys hopefully will like it. Okay. What does Taurus and Scorpio need to release before the new year? Let me close the door because I can hear the birds. Okay. What does Taurus and Scorpio need to release? Expectation, or maybe it's expectation of what could be else, expectation of yourself or of another person. Okay, so that's something you're going to have to release. Looks like there's a situation where I think intuitively, guys, I think intuitively you knew what was going on. I think that, again, if this is another person, because we have dolphins here swimming together, it makes me think this could be a romantic situation, but for some of you this is just going to be a personal development sort of thing, because we have the pine cone, which is your pineal gland here. I think instinctually you did know. Okay, sometimes we don't like to face facts or believe what we're feeling. Self-care is going to be very important as well, okay, prior to going into the new year. It's time for you to think about you, and it's time for you to take care of yourself. I also think that we have Voyager in the reverse, so I'm going to have to clarify what that is. I think there may have been some expectations, again, that, you know, you were going to go somewhere, travel, move. You know, maybe it was a work situation, maybe it was just for fun, and that is not coming to, yeah, that's not the the reason why that didn't work out is for the greater good. Hard to believe, Scorpio and Taurus, but it's for the greater good. It was never going to be like, you know, imagine going a million miles away for something that just ended up being a disappointment. Okay, what does Taurus and Scorpio need to release? What do they need to know? What do they need to release? Either or. Somebody is wearing a bracelet or a ring in these, so that will be significant. Once again, I feel like it's saying the same thing. You need to allow a process of change, something that you're hesitant about. You need to speak up. You need to state what's bothering you. We have wings on the bottom of this knight's feet, so I feel like, you know, it's like something that needs to be released or said quickly. Okay. We also have origin in the reverse, which is really strange, but I feel like, you know, sometimes we're brought up or made to believe certain things are, you know, like this, you know, like when I was a kid, my dad truly believed that women, you know, should just be pretty and, you know, be in the kitchen and, you know, take care of their significant others and stuff like that. And I was brought up with that belief. I you know, I just continued this this habit of, you know, or this behavior of whatever it was that my father like instilled in me. You know, you're going to be a good wife, you're going to be a good mother, you know, that kind of thing. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But I rebelled against it, you know, repeatedly, just like, you know, failed situations, because that ultimately really wasn't who I was. You know, a mother, yes, absolutely. But I'm not really, not domesticated, guys. I don't know if you noticed. Anyway. Taurus and Scorpio, what do they need to know? Be careful of anybody that might be else you speaking negatively to yourself, or somebody speaking negatively to you and you believing it. Okay, so just that's something that you're going to have to be mindful of. That's something you're going to have to work on. That's like a shadow work situation, so you need to work on that for yourself. Okay. There's a money tree here in the reverse as well. I don't believe this is saying you should not focus on money or the things that you desire. I think what it's saying is don't let other people take advantage of you financially, okay? Oh, for Christ's sakes. I feel like you're dealing with multiple people, or multiple, if not people, just situations that need to be, you know, properly dealt with. And that's not going to be for just, you know, Scorpio and Taurus. It's going to be for everybody, I'm sure. Allow yourself to rest, guys, okay? Also allow yourself to whatever boundaries that you have, allow yourself to have those boundaries. Allow yourself to, if there's things you don't want to say or don't want to do, allow yourself to be okay with that, okay? Even if it was like going to disturb your family unit, or if it was going to disturb your relationship or your people at work, allow yourself to feel that way. And there is a shark here in this picture. It's making me feel like there is some sort of energy around you that is really bothersome, you know, just waiting to prey on you. So, you know, you guys might, I don't always see a shark that way. I don't always see a snake a certain way, you know, this is just how I'm reading it. I see you being pulled in multiple directions as well, guys. The spiral will be significant. You're gonna have to release a love connection as well, and you're also going to have to. This doesn't have to be romantic, by the way, just a love situation. Okay, you're also going to have to be able to not fight. Okay, some things are just best left unsaid. Some things are just best being over and done with. And I feel like, you know, you have it in you that you want to fight, make things right, pursue what it is here that you want. For somebody it's like going into television. For some reason I'm seeing that. I don't know if like you're a news anchor or what, but some things are just not worth fighting for. Building somewhere new, Scorpio and Taurus, okay? Building somewhere new. Letting go, like I said. There's several situations here that you're going to have to let go of. Sorry, Odin is on a video game, so he's a little bit loud. I know that it bothers some of you guys, but, you know, I am a mom. So, there is a connection you have to let go of as well, okay? And it doesn't, like, if it's not a romance, it could be friends, it could be relatives, but you definitely need to let go. There's an egg in this photo that's looking to be hatched, okay? That's your new egg. And it's going to develop into something that you want it to develop into. Oh, this is beautiful. You know, I have no doubt you're gonna, if this resonates with you, that you're gonna march into the new year with a completely different mentality, even if it's not like January 1st. You know, I know by February 1st you're gonna feel differently. We do have you know, there's a resonance here, there's a music here as well. So I feel like there's something that's gonna just kind of click one day, and you're gonna feel like this breath of or like a release, or like a breath of fresh air, and you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, now I get it. I understand where they're coming from. There's a romantic situation that was like melody to you. You know, it was like calling you. It was like a frequency, and it's not developing. That's because it's not supposed to. Taurus and Scorpio, what else would you like them to know going into the new year? What do they need to release? You need to release the pain of somebody hurting you in the past as well, guys. We have somebody who really shot at you. You know, you tried to avoid these arrows, but, you know, you got hit. So that's something else that's going to have to be released. And I also don't think you should be looking for closure at this time either. I think that the closure is only going to come from you, okay? So that's something to be mindful as well. I do think that you'll need to rest and rehabilitate yourself a little bit before we get to January, which is going to be hard. If you celebrate any holiday, it's going to be hard. There is a period of time, I'm going to be honest with you, that I feel like you may second guess yourself, or you may feel like you're at fault for something, or you may feel like you failed. And that is not the case whatsoever, okay, guys? This is not a blame game. This isn't some sort of karmic punishment. It's just you needing to free yourself of just this extra baggage that, you know, some things are really hard to let go of. Especially, I don't know. I know a lot of Scorpios. I wouldn't say that I'm like particularly like close to a lot of Scorpios. Scorpio placement, Scorpio moons, yes, but not like Scorpio suns. But I know a lot of Tauruses, and I know you guys don't really love change. You don't really love any sort of like disruption in your life, but sometimes it's necessary in order for us to like move on and do better. 3 more cards, and we're going to end it here for Scorpio and Taurus, what they need to know. Again, it's kind of sad in some ways, guys, that I'm seeing the same thing again. This bird being like shot with an arrow. It's like you felt like some pain and some betrayal, or you will be, and right after it, immediately after it, we have somebody who is rebuilding, somebody who is hatching out of a cocoon, and we also have somebody who is reaching out. Could be an old friend, definitely of a different nationality than you, and I feel like they're going to bring you good news, and something joyous will be said as well for you, okay? So anyway, bottom of the deck, we have Pentacles. So you may be working on a new project as well, and going into the new year once you get all the garbage out. So I hope this helps.